Hello, guys. As you can tell, it is me again. Today is Saturday, October the 30th, 2010. Makes it day 303 on our Project Jesus 365. As always, it is good to see you guys here on this Halloween night. Uh, or at least that's why that tonight is the night they're observing it around here. That's the night that the kids are trick or treating. Uh, don't get me started on Halloween. I mean, I'm not one of these people, in my opinion, you honor the Lord with what you do and what you don't do. And, it's like a lot of these people that want to jump straight up and down and talk about, oh, Christmas is a pagan holiday. Well, when it started, was it a pagan holiday? Yeah, I guess it was. Is it still? You could argue it. But on December 25th, when I'm celebrating what the Lord did for me and what He did for you, I don't care that it once was a pagan holiday, or, some people want to still be too legalistic. I don't care nothing about Halloween. I don't. Um, but am I going to sit here and jump straight up and down over it because some kids go around and get some candy? What it represented at one time, but what the people did 500 years ago on this night, I'm not going to get too upset over it either way. I don't really care. I ain't got nothing for it. I don't celebrate it. But now I ain't going to tell somebody that them and their kids are going to go to hell because their kid went out trick or treated either. If they ask me, am I going to say, you shouldn't observe it? I would say, yeah. I think it's best to not observe it. But, it's like everything else. You can take it too far. Anyway, guys, let's see what else. I'm sorry this is coming in so late, guys. I've been so busy. It's past midnight tonight, Saturday night, and I still don't have my sermon done. I went to the gun store today and bought some bullets and powder and stuff that he'd had. Some bullets he had come in and some powder he had that I could use. About $50 worth of stuff. No big major purchases. And we had a nice Ruger SP101 that he got in. That if times were better right now, if money wasn't so tight, if I knew I'd draw a payday every week, I would have probably put it in layaway. But if ifs and buts was candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas, wouldn't we? So let's see what else. What I was getting at, and I come home and I did some cleaning and bullet tumbling and made some few bullets, made some more lead bullets. Didn't make my lead, I loaded lead bullets. I don't make my own bullets yet. I think some people may have got confused about that. I don't make my own bullets yet. I'm making my own cartridges. I'm putting the bullets and everything together, but I'm not actually smelting my own lead. I'm not melting my own lead making bullets yet. Eventually I want to, but I'm going to learn everything else first. So I've been cleaning stuff up, and then I actually, a friend of the family that he's actually told me tonight he'd been reloading for 50 years. Him and Dad go way back. I went down to his house and actually ate with him and his wife, and he went out and showed me some tips and pointers and stuff on reloading. So I was down his house to probably 9 o'clock, and then come back. My sister and my nephew were here, and we talked for a little bit, and I showed him my mosquito. He was wanting to see it. And then I got out, and that's actually when I made the bullets, and I showed Dad. I went and drug him out of the Lazy Boy and said, "Come out here and watch me make some bullets. It'll be good for you." So I did that, and then, like I said, and my friend there that I went down to his house, he actually gave me a couple hundred 40 caliber cases that he had. He had about 3,000. So he said, take you a couple hundred there. So I don't think I hardly got 200, maybe 150. But they were real bad dirty, so I'm trying to get them all cleaned up. I got some of them in the Sonic cleaner, some of them in the tumbler, trying to get them cleaned, trying to get it all done in one whack. That way, maybe tomorrow after church, I'd like to load me some 40s up, give me quite a bit of 40s made. So anyway, that's why I'm here late, guys. I know I went around the world to tell you, but that's why I'm here late. You know, just I'm going to try to make this a little bit shorter because of that, so it won't take me so long to upload it. Normal stuff, guys. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray that the Lord will touch me as He always does tomorrow during church, you know, and that I can do a service that does Him justice. Not done with my sermon yet, so I'm hoping that'll go all right, which He always does, because, you know, when the Lord leads you in it, it can't be wrong. So I guess that's it, guys. We'll get to the important part now. That is, of course, God's Word. So starting here in Acts chapter 22, starting in verse 14. Oh, one more thing. Let's see. Mad Bad Voodoo, I was wanting to tell you, brother, I seen your video on your Militech, and you said you'd never used the Militech grease. I use the Militech oil and grease both. I actually use the grease on the rails of the gun, and works real good. Their grease is every bit as good as their oil. Matter of fact, if you'll read about it, their grease is like a top shelf, you know, top of the line grease. And then I think they put 15 or 20%, 25% somewhere through there. Militech actually in the grease. So it's, and they actually say that you can, if you want to do it, you can actually mix more Militech in with it, you know, when you put it on something. But, a matter of fact, I'll show you how much I like their grease. I bought a big tube of it. I mean, I've got the little tubes like you've got too, a couple of those, but I bought a big tube of it. I'm actually going to use this to grease my truck with. So that's how much I like their stuff. Anyway, guys, I just want to tell Richard that before I forgot it. Let's get to the important part, and that is God's Word. Acts chapter 22, verse 14. Here we go. And he said, the God of our fathers hath chosen thee, that thou shouldest know His will, and see that just one, and shouldest hear the voice of His mouth. For thou shalt be His witness unto all men of what thou hast seen and heard. And now why tarriest thou? Arise and be baptized, and wash away thy sins, calling on the name of the Lord. And it came to pass that when I was come again unto Jerusalem, even while I prayed in the temple, I was in a trance. And I saw Him saying unto me, Make haste, and get thee quickly out of Jerusalem, for they will not receive thy testimony concerning me. And I said, Lord, they know that I am in prison and beat in every synagogue them that believed on thee. And when the blood of the martyr Stephen was shed, I also was standing by and consenting unto his death, and kept the raiment of them that slew him. And he said unto me, Depart, for I will send thee far hence unto the Gentiles. And they gave him audience unto this word, and then lifted up their voices and said, Away with such a fellow from the earth, for it is not fit that he should live. And as they cried out and cast off their clothes and threw dust into the air, the chief captain commanded him to be brought into the castle, and bade that he should examine by scourging, that he might know wherefore they cried so against him. You know, guys, we're all like that. We're all unfit to live, you know, you know, for what we've done to the Lord, what we've done against Him, the things we've done against Him, and the sins. They none of us deserve to live, but by His mighty grace and His, you know, well, His grace. I mean, that's all it is grace. You know, by His grace, and His righteousness. You know, by us believing on His Son, you know, we can get there to see Him one day, and it's by His grace that we're here taking breath right now. Anyway, guys, I need to finish. Thank you guys for being here. Good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night. So just pray for me. If you see this tonight, if you see it tomorrow, pray for me anyway. And like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good Lord willing. So till I see you again, good night, and God bless you all. Bye.